So give it up for Whiteout.
We were all done. We were all done when we're done. Take a picture of the stage somewhere.
That's Jim David.
I'm Chuck Charbonneau.
No, that's Jim David.
That's Chuck Charbonneau, and that's Amy Havelberg.
How do you say your name?
Hatlevig.
The Hatlevig. You know,
Words are hard.
they are. Have you seen her last name? Thank you very much for having us. As you've seen all night, we've had various forms of improv. We're going to do one more series of improv scenes for you. And the only thing we need to get started is an object, something you've used today. A computer. It's full of RAM. It runs on electricity.
When I was 6 years old, I had a crush on my first grade teacher, Mrs. Fish.
It's the way I make my living, you see.
And she was absent one day to class, and I was sitting in my seat, actually, and I started to cry.
Day after day, I sit in front of it, and code flashes by, and messages scream across the screen, and I have no interaction with other human beings.
And the substitute teacher looked over at the door and looked at me, and I could see that Mrs. Fish was standing in the doorway.
And don't get me wrong, I do talk to people from time to time, but it's usually over Skype with a headset on, and very two-dimensionally.
And both of the teachers called me over to the door, and Mrs. Fish leaned down to me and she said, "Jimmy, it's okay. I talked to your mother. You can come with me."
And it's, you think that I don't have any social skills, and I really don't.
And what I liked a lot about Mrs. Fish is when she would erase the board, she had this kind of jiggle. And we were walking down the hall together, and I was in heaven.
I don't even really know how to talk to women. Their very presence in the room scares me, although I feel like if I could talk to them on Skype, I'd be better at it. But whenever I offer some stranger a headset, they always say no.
She had a yellow VW Beetle convertible, and I sat in the front seat with her. I didn't wear a seatbelt. I don't think we had them in the 1970s. And she drove me to a school called the University of Michigan.
I make a significant, well, I make enough of, okay, I make some money being a computer person. But I wonder if I could make anything better in my life if I could actually be a people person.
And she took me into this classroom, and there was this television screen. It was black and white, and she explained to me that there were 2 other students there, and we had done very well on something called the Iowa test. And this was called a computer, and they were going to test it on us as children.
I've never been to Iowa. But I wonder what the women are like.
Mrs. Fish, I try to find her on Facebook, you know. I don't know if 35 years later if that's considered to be stalking, but...
Hi, ma'am. I realize you're wearing a parka, but would you put on this headset so we can talk?
I want you to know how much you really meant to me, and that was my first date, I think, that I ever really had. At least that's the way I thought of it.
Okay, maybe next time.
And I don't remember how I got home. I just remember the way that she smelled and how blue the sky was. And I think also, too, that was the first time that I was ever in love, and I've always wanted to thank her for that.
It's Plantronics.
Mrs. Nemeth? Yes, Jimmy has done very well on his Iowa test. And we're going to... No, I know. No. Not in that way. Not in a special way. In a smart way.
This reminds me of the thing that we were reading in world sociology class when they were saying that they did this test where they had kids sitting in test subjects sitting on one side of a screen and people sitting on the other side of the screen, and then they would push the button. They were told that the other person on the other side of the screen was actually getting an electrical shock, but the person on the other side of the screen was just an actor, and they were seeing how far they could make the person push the button. And I don't have to shock anybody, do I?
Mikey, you're not taking your Ritalin, are you?
I am. from time to time, I just feel like it calms my brain too much, and I'm not as creative as I could be. Look, I brought my trapper keeper. In the red folder, I keep all of the art that I work on in math class. It's spatial.
We're gonna have to take you out of the regular class. Now I don't want you to feel bad about this
Because the kids don't pick on me enough.
well, before I became a counselor.
Have you seen the backpack that my mom sends me to school with?
Wait. Before I became a counselor, I was a special student too. I was special in kindergarten, and then I was special in first grade, and I was special in first grade again. And then I went to junior high, and high school, and community college. And then I ended up with a PhD in education. So I could be here with you, to help you.
But on a standard deviation curve, where would you say I land? Don't say exceptional, because I know that means on both sides.
You're not on the page. Neither was I.
I'm still going to take my trapper keeper with me.
Take that with you. I have another keeper here for you.
It's empty.
Yeah. We're going to work on filling that up.
But I've got a trapper keeper. It's right here, and it has all of my artwork that I do in math.
This trapper keeper is one of the reasons that everybody kind of picks on you. Learning to let go. That's the first step.
Okay, but I'm going to miss lunch.
Tell you what. I'll go with you to lunch.
You can't sit at our table. You're not cool enough. Mr. Lesko, I gotta run, but I just want to say thanks. You know, this cap, I wouldn't have been able to wear this cap and gown if it wasn't for you. You gave me a sense of pride. And it even took me 6 years to get through school. Mr. Lesko, look, men don't cry. So I'm just going to give you my motorboard. Thanks, Mr. Lesko. Well, my mom and dad are out in the car. They don't understand, you know. Look, I know you're just a janitor, okay? But the way you talk to me, the way you listen to me, damn, Mr. Lesko, what do I do?
My English is not so good.
I clean.
You go, you go to life, grab life, huh? You be somebody, not like me. You be somebody, not like me.
No, Mr. Lesko, you're somebody.
No,
You're an
I
influence.
clean. No, I clean. Don't think like you. You are a brilliant man, huh? You change worlds.
I play basketball. You have meaning. Why do I throw a ball around? I should clean. I should clean your shoes. I should just say thank you.
You're not so good at clean. The ball, you put ball in there.
Net.
Put ball net.
Yeah. No, it's a net. No, Mr. Lesko, it's a net. The ball goes in the... Go on.
This, for you to be, what he said, the cancer. You go cure cancer. That's what you do. And I clean.
Sergey, how was the work? How you do at work today?
I do good. I clean.
We should clean around here, Sergey. Look at our house. I clean all day.
I don't like to bring work home. The boy,
Left.
I work with him.
Yeah,
Tell him to cure cancer.
that boy's an idiot. He's been in that school for 6 years. He can't even put the ball in the net. Net.
No, they keep you because they want him to teach others to.
And they keep me because he's a stupid, Sergey.
Terrible for you to say.
He's stupid. Not like you. Not like you. In another country, you could have cured cancer. But
We can't leave.
we had to leave. We had to leave a perfectly good countryside. You had all the instruments that you need. You had cyclotron. You had X-ray machine. You were next to drop the bomb. You come here and you clean. Well, now I clean.
Also had 2 KGB agents looking for me.
So we sacrifice. You come and clean. You take care of stupid kids at school.
He's not stupid. Why you keep saying this? You don't understand. They don't know what he knows. He's a good person. He has a good heart.
Sit down and make borscht. Not like the people we had working for us, though. They made us wonderful chicken Kiev and borscht and wonderful things, but no, now I cook.
We'll quit living in the past. We live now in future.
This is future?
This is future.
This future.
This is.
This is bad borscht is what it is. But you take care of dumb kids at school. That's what you're good at. You knew pulsars. You knew quasars. You were brilliant scientists, and now you clean.
But this child, he lives, he breathes, he'll have life. All of that is over. Give me the hope.
You want hope?
Yes.
You want hope?
Yes.
Hope that's good borscht.
David Connor?
Yes!
Come on in.
All right.
Have a seat for the interview.
Really
here.
excited to be here.
Glad to have you.
These are awesome offices. All these windows. I tell you what, came up out of Iowa. We don't have buildings this tall. I feel like I can see all the way across Lake Michigan from here.
Have a seat. It's a lot easier for me to interview you.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
As you know, we're an up-and-coming computer terrorist organization.
I know. I've been honing my skills.
We've been employed by North Korea. But we're looking for somebody with that go-getter type attitude.
I hitchhiked my whole way here.
Can you kind of fill me in a little bit on some of the things that you've done to harm others with it?
Well, I can start physically and move kind of like outside the realm of the physical into the computer, like science area where I write code. Would you like that? Or should I just like write an algorithm that describes best how I could destroy this company?
Well, we don't really want you to destroy our company.
So I've been while I was sitting in the waiting room, I was surfing your Wi-Fi. I hacked your private internet. So if you just put your password here, I won't steal $3 million from your company.
Have you done anything with email?
Your mistress says hi.
You're hired.
Thank Can't stand these long cross-country flights. And we live in such a boring country, you know? You look out the window, it's just flat. It's fucking corn as far as the eye can see.
That's America.
America's boring. At least from 30,000 feet, anyway.
People fought and died so you could be bored in this place.
I mean, not really. Not since World War II, and not even World War II. World War I was really the last time anyone ever really fought for freedom, the American freedom. I mean, even Korea and Vietnam, both of those wars were kind of wars of our own kind of fuck up. And now we're fighting against a war against terrorism. Oh, what? That's not even a place. It's not even an identified people. It'd be better off we spent our money here and maybe made that more beautiful.
Boy, the more you keep talking, the stupider you sound.
But just look down there.
You know what made America great? Was our ability to go anywhere in the world at any time and kill people. Regardless of their race, their creed, religious beliefs. We deliver
Death.
destruction, mayhem. That's all the world, that's all they respect. Right now there's little children down there growing up in those cornfields. One day we're gonna slam a rifle in their head. They'll get on a plane like
I don't really even know how to use this, Sergeant. I was just kind of...
What's wrong with you, boy? Where are you from? The cornfield?
Well, yes, I am actually from Iowa.
Don't look at me, don't eyeball me, boy.
Okay, I'm not looking at you. Just
Don't eyeball me, boy.
I didn't look at you. I'm looking at the gun that you gave me. And
You're talking a lot. You can't kill anybody with your mouth.
Well, I hadn't intended on killing anybody really at all. It wasn't my... I'm a computer specialist. I thought I would like to be doing like code cracking and stuff. And
Listen, son, let me explain it to terms that you can understand. Gibbly goobly gum. There was a little movie called Private Ryan. And in that movie, the quintessential American thespian, Tom Hanks, had to explain why the guy with the typewriter had to take his rifle with him. Did you see that movie, Private?
yeah, I pirated it a couple of weeks ago.
You're going to be in some godforsaken country somewhere with your little fancy dude-eyed girly computer. And there's going to be a jihadist from that ISIS terrorist group. And he's going to come back to you. He's going to rape your mama.
But even if you wanted to rape my mama, she'd be like 5,000 you wouldn't really know who
And what are you gonna do, boy? You're gonna download a screensaver? You're gonna take that M4, you're gonna take that 20-round magazine, you're gonna lock and load, and you're gonna blow his head off! God damn it! And they're getting a cornfield down there. He's gonna grow up. Gonna send him someplace to kill people.
I just don't think those kids know what's happening to them.
Well, they know.
I don't even know what's going on. Tough day out there.
Whew, you know it. Whoever thought being a cop in Missouri was so tough? I came from New York, and I just wanted to work someplace that was
You
quiet.
didn't have to do stop and frisk all the time.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. Couldn't ask for a better partner, man. You've always got my back.
I tried.
Tom, even when shit's happening, I know that I never have to look at you, because if I'm looking at you, I'm not looking where I should be looking at you.
You know, Mary told me she wanted a divorce.
Dad, are you serious?
Yeah,
You moved all the way to Missouri for
I
her.
know.
You could have kept her in New York where it was dangerous.
She doesn't think what we're doing is right.
Define right.
She went on about killing unarmed people and
Yeah, well, let her pick one of the... You know what? Take that home to your wife.
maybe she's got a point.
You think so? You think she has a point? I'm out here protecting my city, serving my country every day. She has a point? Give me your badge. They're starting to get a little tarnish on there.
I'm just saying there have been times where maybe we've pushed things.
Maybe.
And why? Why?
Dedication? Frustration?
Or maybe we're enjoying it.
A little bit.
See, and I think that's what's wrong.
I love my job. Is that so wrong? Can you imagine if bitter men came to this job every day? Can you imagine if angry, bitter men, fascist, racist, bitter men came to this job every day? Can you imagine what our city would be like? I mean, shit, I write parking tickets all day.
I told her I'm resigning. I'd rather quit than lose her, and I don't want to keep doing what we've been doing.
Put your running shoes on. Come out with me for a run.
They're rioting out there right now.
Okay. In a minute, we're going to be just two white dudes running.
But maybe we should be running with them instead of away from them, is what I'm saying.
All I know is I got 5,000 more steps. I want to get 5,000 more steps today.
Remember,
And I want those 5,000 steps to end at my couch where I'm safe.
Sergeant Muldoon used to always tell us in Castle that what was important was to serve and protect.
For serve and protect, yeah, I know. It used to be on the sides of her car, it's not anymore. So apparently the city doesn't think it's a great idea.
So come with me.
Where? Back to New York?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
There isn't any.
Put your running shoes on, let's go. She already wants a divorce. Do you think if you move her back to New York, she's going to come back? So that's it. You're just going to go back to New York? You don't even want to work? I threatened you with the divorce once and you're done?
You gave me a wake-up.
A wake-up? I thought getting shot at would be a wake-up. A warning shot across your bow around our marriage is a wake-up?
I've been looking at what I've been doing for the past 5 years and the way that apartment's been going, and I don't believe in it anymore. And I needed you to refocus me on what's important in life.
Well, it's about goddamn time. Now look. I'll be back around 2 a.m. If you're serious about it, have a bag ready, and we'll go someplace different. But right now, I have some windows I need to break. Mr. Lesko, you're looking great.
Hey, tell me I have the cancer.
Have a seat, I'll look at your chart.
And the one doctor say you have a stage 4 in the lungs. Too many cigarettes as young man. Huh? But I come to you because I know you can cure this. You fix me. Like putting a ball in hoop. I give you time to practice. Now you are good.
No, I'm good. Mr. Lesko, I was shit at basketball.
Yeah, but you try, huh?
I do try.
You
I did try.
Yeah.
I listened to you. I did what you said. Look. Have you... What does Mrs. Lesko say about this?
She passed away last year. It'd be tough. But I know you take care of me. I come to you.
I'll take care. We've got a couple protocols we can try.
Protocols.
They've got some new drug therapies that we can try. Some more focused chemotherapy, some more focused... I don't know. It's a long shot.
Like a basketball.
Yeah, it's outside. It's bigger than a three-pointer. This is half court. This is a half-court shot, Mr. Lesko.
But you take care of me.
I'll do the absolute best that I can. Let it be gone soon. Just think. Could have been KGB agent, shot me in the street, or My bad borscht that kill us both?
That only make us tougher.
Yeah. Make us strong.
I never thought you'd go before me, though.
It won't be long. Doctor says if the phone rings again, I'll answer it for him. Doctor says if liver keeps going at the rate it's going, I can't even cross my legs anymore. Doctor says if liver keeps degrading as fast as it has been, I only have a few more weeks. Dialysis is too painful for me.
Well, let's have some fun.
Okay, but I'm wearing big panties today, so no.
No, not that fun.
Sergey, I love you. It's okay. Even in my last moments, I love. I could take them off, you know. I'm just wearing this big movement.
This is different fun.
Okay.
Remember my friend in school? He became world famous doctor. This is his binder. He filled it up, he said, with everything that he experienced.
These colorful math problems. It's not bad. I mean, not Rembrandt, but it's not bad.
This is mean hallway cleaning.
So good to clean. Never clean at home.
Bring work to home, mommy. There are children in a cornfield.
I think those are the Rocky Mountains. So you must have served. You seem really passionate about it.
Yeah. It was hell.
Yeah.
I was in Grenada. We were there the whole weekend. We didn't have maps. Did you ever see the an American Sniper movie that's Clint Eastwood? You know, his real war movie was the movie he did about Grenada. And he played the sergeant in that.
Took you back?
Oh. Post-traumatic stress. Stand your ass up, Sergeant!
Since when did you think you could sit out in my army?
Sergeant! Private thought he could sit down because there was a chair!
This chair is the sergeant's chair!
Sergeant!
Do you know how you know? I don't want to confuse you, just Sergeant!
The brother's confused!
Where do you think you're gonna go next week?
Sergeant, the private's preparing to insert with SEAL Team 6 into Operation Urgent Fury! Save the medical students in Grenada, Sergeant!
You have a pretty high opinion of yourself, don't you?
Yes, Sergeant!
Try it again!
Yes, Sergeant! This private has a high opinion of himself! earn yourself a chair to sit in anyhow. Hoorah,
I mean, but there wasn't a whole lot of fighting. I mean, most of our injuries were like from people like hurting themselves when they dropped in.
Spoken like a true civilian. War is hell, even if it's for a weekend. Those buses didn't have air conditioning.
They just can't get the damn air to turn on. Freaking oven.
Those medical students, whiny. Although one of them I heard went on to do some good.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's a big cancer doctor now.
So he should be thanking you, huh?
I don't want to be thanked. I didn't do it for that.
No?
No.
What'd you do it for? Look, Private, you gotta stop crying and come on, because they're shooting. You're the only one with a gun. You're the only one with a gun. Could you please just shoot back while the rest of us crawl out of the bus? Could you?
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. And this is the way it's going to go.
Okay, we're ready. We're just medical students. We don't know shit.
I'm going to fire all 20 rounds into the air, and you better run, because after that, I'm done.
Now look, I'm just a doctor. Wannabe doctor. Played basketball bad. But I was never a coach, but maybe I
And you
said...
have a hint of a Russian accent.
No, I don't. Shoot in the air. Shot at the guy shooting at us.
The sergeant told me about guys like you.
Your sergeant's dead. Maybe he was listening to the wrong people. You killed 75 of them with your knife? You are a war hero.
Took me all afternoon.
I want you to know that I am really a patriot, and I really do support our troops. Every day, every time I see someone in uniform, I say thank you. And if I had known, I would have said thank you the moment you sit down. I recognize that I have some of the luxuries that I have because of your carpal tunnel.
No true warrior does to be thanked.
Which is why you deserve it. Oh, look, we're coming in for final over San Francisco. Have you ever made this flight before?
You know why I did it?
Why? You come over the ocean. It's truly watching the shores of our country come right up and meet us. Want a trade seat?
No. I want you to take your Ritalin if you have it. The reason I did it? Student loans.
I don't know, Louis. I don't get art. always confuses me. Why can't, like, an apple be an apple? Or a naked lady be a naked lady? I mean, look at some of these statues. Some of them make absolute sense to me. It's a dude with a leaf over his junk. Some of this stuff makes absolute no sense to me. 2 arms bent the wrong way out of marble. I don't know, Lewis. I don't get art.
My English is not so good.
Clean the junk.
Obviously not your name tag.
I have 2 jobs. I work at school and I work here at the Art Institute of Lacrosse. That's his French name. It means
The cross.
lacrosse.
I know.
Outside that window is a mighty Mississippi Sea.
That I understand. It's a mighty river.
It flows right through the
Heartland.
no bowel of America, water all cornfields. Make strong men.
It's just that. Okay, so I ship out tomorrow, and I wanted to just do something that I've never done before. Right? See something I've never seen before.
Don't see something you'll never see before. See something in a way different than you ever looked before. Like you put a horse in front of cart.
I wish I spoke your native tongue, because you're not making any sense.
Look at statue of man with junk. What do you see?
A dude. Ball sack. He's got good chest, you know. I mean, like maybe he's a warrior or something.
Keep going up. What more do you see?
He's got a prominent nose. Probably some place where I'm gonna, like, I don't know, Mediterranean. Laurel leaves around his head, growing a branch on his head.
Look at his eyes.
Kind of lifeless orbs of stone.
What does he see?
Something by Manet.
Man with junk see. Man with problem in brain. If you look at yourself through his eyes and see what you see.
Well, I mean, it says that he was carved in 690 BC. So, I mean, first of all, he'd probably be like totally confused by the way we're dressed and the way we're speaking, because he probably speaks a foreign tongue. He'd probably wondering, like, why do people stand in front of me and stare at my junk all day?
I'll tell you, that's you. He is a warrior, ready to go to battle. And someone see him long time ago and make impression. And that artist go and make that and put that. And for all these years, people could have destroyed it, but they didn't. When they saw it, they said, this must stay. This must stay.
Sweet Jesus, you're beautiful. Please do not move.
Hold on a second.
Stand up high. Stand
Yes.
up higher.
That's what I was
Careful, that's not
thinking.
very strong. There you go. Oh, Jesus, you've made an impression on me. Don't worry, sweetie, I'll make it bigger. So, you take second job instead of just going to laboratory and working?
I work at the Art Institute. Public Cross.
Oui, je sais, c'est la croix.
Oui.
Oui. I'm gonna die soon, you take second job. You could stay home, you do not.
That's how I deal with my pain.
Sergey, you take second name with second job. That's awfully confusing.
My accountant tell me for tax purposes.
At least we get to keep money, right? Yes. KGB don't come shoot you, take money. They're like that.
I was thinking with extra money, maybe when we both are gone, I will have us sent home.
I see on Facebook the other day they have the little don't touch. Wearing thong panties. Yeah.
The eagle has landed.
Houston. We have a problem. You put the urine is put ashes in the tree. Be my mighty oak.
Not anymore, but.
You fall on me, we both die. We both That was it. No? That's good for me.
I plant you with mighty oak tree. What do you want me to do with me?
That's what I say. You be my mighty oak.
What I do with me? My mighty oak. For you, I'll do this. Because I love you. You are my Pepe. He is cartoon man. He
Petit
said,
chouchou.
Petit chouchou. My little scar.
It means cat.
Little scar.
Don't you ever pay attention?
Not when it comes to love.
Did you clean his junk a lot today?
They put it on Facebook. 52 likes.
This great country. Too much corn. Great country.
Strong man.
They like to die.
I don't think anyone likes to die. But if you have to go,
Go.
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 I'm working on it. What you gonna do when I'm gone?
Facebook.
There's no money in it anymore. The whole social network is falling down. You can't make any money on it. It's all about likes and clicks. You know.
It's complicated.
It's very complicated.
My status.
Very, very much for coming. We're Whiteout. This is Jim Neiman.
Let's shut the camera down.